Up next on Lion TV, Lady Lions soccer team goes deep into state playoffs, and Liz Cochran gives a detailed report on the newly upgraded Searcy Public Library.
And me, Reagan Tyler, with all this week's weather updates. All that and more, Lion TV starts now.
Searcy High, and welcome back to another episode of Lion TV. I'm Brooklyn Shaver.
And I'm Curtis Stevens. We really had a great week at Searcy. Now let's jump into those student announcements.
There will be an opportunity for community service hours on Saturday, May 17th at Searcy High School. They will meet in the cafeteria at 8:30 a.m. that morning. We will do some extra cleaning around the campus, in the cafeteria, and on the grounds to make our campus look better. If you are interested, please email Dr. Eubanks at cubanks@searcyschools.org to sign up.
Students who are planning on taking a college class this summer or fall, either on campus or online, need to fill out an application to ASUBB at asub.edu/apply. If you need help, stop by the counselor's office and see Miss Blunt or Miss Pence.
Tryouts for the SHS boys and girls soccer for incoming 9th through 12th grade students will be held on May 19th and May 20th from 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. at Lions Stadium. You must have a current physical or one already on file with the school before the day of tryouts.
The 2025 Governor's Art Award winners have been chosen, with Lexi Mize ranking first in both the oil pastel and sculpture division, Nathaniel Ingram ranking first in the graphite division, and Aspen Hensley ranking first in the acrylic painting division. Be sure to congratulate these students on these impressive achievements.
Our Lady Lions soccer team has an impressive season so far.
That's right, Brooklyn. Molly Snow has some insight on the team and their passion for the sport.
Our Lady Lions soccer team has made a remarkably impressive start to the 2025 soccer season. After ranking first in conference last season and making it to state, these girls have big hopes for the rest of their season, with many more wins to come.
I joined soccer because I've played it my whole life, and I have come to a lot of the games when I was younger, so I kind of just wanted to be a part of the team and be a part of that team chemistry.
Teamwork plays a huge role in this sport. With good communication and bonds, you can get very close connections with your teammates, which will better the team in the long run.
I feel like that we have a really good team's chemistry. We've been able to play club together, and during practices we like to make sure that we're being involved with our younger players coming up and let them know that we're here for them.
Soccer contains a lot of skill and technique. With lots of training and effort, you can fix minor mistakes and overall better your skills.
We handle setbacks by watching film and seeing what we can fix and trying to fix them the best that we can. Hard work is one of the biggest things that we push, being able to keep everyone playing the best that they can on and off the field, and just everybody playing to the best of their ability.
Encouragement is a good aspect to have as a teammate. A positive affirmation can be very uplifting to someone who may be getting in their head, and it sets a good example for the rest of the team.
Having everybody out there cheering you on, and knowing that even when you're not doing your best, you still have the people by your side trying to help you, that motivates me. And knowing that you're doing it for the team, not just for yourself, so you really want everyone to succeed, not just you. Obviously, we hope to go to state and win every year, which is easier said than done, but we also just kind of hope to grow as a team and just be able to learn from our past mistakes and get better on the field, whether we're winning or losing. I would say I look up to most of the past seniors and some of the current seniors, just because they've been such great examples for us and showing us how to get through some of the difficult tasks that we've had, and kind of just setting an example for us to have people to go to in times when we may need to talk to someone, and just always being there and supporting us in hard games or anything like that.
Our Lions have been training hard daily to make a great finish to the end of their season. We wish our Lions the best. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks, Marley. I'm glad to see their growth and team effort this season. According to Searcy Police Department, officers responded to what they believe to be a single car crash around 11:30 p.m. on Saturday. Before arriving at the scene, officers said dispatchers were informed that a teen had been shot in the neck. The victim, an SHS student, Isaiah Toledo, is an active soccer player and loves to fish, but his father, Antonio Toledo, said that the teen will likely never enjoy those things the same way again. Hernandez said that when Searcy police officers responded to Toledo's crash in the 100 block of West Academy Avenue, they found a bullet They found bullet castings in a nearby yard and arrested who they believed was Edgar Gameros of Batesville. On Monday, police learned that was a false identity. They said that 45-year-old Candelero Gameros Ante used somebody else's social security card to obtain an Arkansas driver's license. Mr. Gameros stated he thought it was the cartel coming for him because the car was driving slow down the road. And that's when he fired the shots, Hernandez stated. Please keep Isaiah and the Toledo family in your thoughts and prayers through this difficult time. The
Democratic National Convention voted to void its election of David Hogg as vice chair of the Democratic Party on Monday. The vote comes after mounting internal criticism of Hogg, though party officials say the vote was based on a procedural challenge made in February claiming Hogg and another official were improperly elected. The DNC will vote later this year on whether to remove Hogg.
3 climbers from suburban Seattle were killed in a fall on Sunday when their equipment failed while rappelling down a steep gully in North Cascades National Park in Washington state. Sheriff's officials said. A party of 4 climbers was descending the gully in the area of North Early Winter's Spire when the fall happened. Sheriff's officials presume the cause was an anchor failure, but they are still investigating. 3 of the climbers, ages 36, 47, and 63, were killed at the scene, while the 4th person freed themselves and walked back to the trailhead, then drove to a payphone to call for help. There have been a few showers throughout the course of this week.
That's right, Brooklyn. Let's check in with Reagan Tyler to see what our weekend forecast holds.
Happy Friday, Cersei. Let's get into these weather updates. We have cloudy skies today with a high of 87. Rain at a 24% chance. Winds south-southwest 13 miles per hour. Humidity at 76%. And your sun rose at 6:01 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight we'll have scattered thunderstorms with a low of 67. Rain at a 55% chance. Winds west-southwest 10 miles per hour. Humidity at 89%. And your sun will set at 8:05 p.m. For the last 7 days average, we have a high of 80, low of 56. Monthly average of precipitation is 5.93 inches. Month to date is 3.20 inches. On to our 5cast. Saturday, we have AM showers, 85 degree as your high, 67 as your low, with a 33% chance of rain. Sunday, we have scattered thunderstorms with a high of 83, low of 71, with a 48% chance of rain. Monday, we have AM thunderstorms with 88 as your high and 72 as your low, 36% chance of rain. Tuesday, we have PM thunderstorms with 84 as your high, 64 as your low, 57% chance of rain. And finally, on Wednesday, we'll have 80 as your high, 61 as your low, 14% chance of rain. Looks like we're going to have a hot and stormy week, Cersei. Now back to you at the news desk.
Thanks, Reagan, but enough of this weather talk. Do you know what's for lunch today, Curtis?
Today for lunch we'll be having General Soak chicken stir fry, chicken egg roll, classic cheese pizza, classic American cheeseburger, Crispitos, ham and Swiss cheese sub, peaches and blueberries, and milk.
That sounds absolutely delicious. Please make sure to thank our lunch ladies for all that they do here at SHS.
Here in White County, our library provides us with lots of varieties of literature to fill our reading desires.
That's right, Curtis. Liz Cochran has gotten some perspective on our library here in the community.
As we all know, the Searcy Public Library has recently gotten a major makeover. While this new library is rather on the large side, there are many things about this library that make it quite special. The buildings that the library used to be in, and where it is now, are very different, and the community remembers the old library fondly.
And they have this sunken library, like where you would have like story hour, and it was just sunk down under the level of the floor. And I remember being there just many days, just listening to the magician come and do things, or there'd be little presentations.
I was able to see my coworkers more because it was smaller and we were all right next to each other. But on the other side, I do enjoy the room we have now.
While the old library was well loved and reliable, the transition to the new library was more than welcome, and they knew exactly what they wanted to improve about it.
Years ago, I used to work out in this library back when it was a gym, so that was pretty fun. And now it's kind of very satisfying to come back and being in a place where I used to play basketball, and now I'm reading books.
When we were working on the plans for the new library, all of us employees got to sit down with the interior designer and everyone and we got to give ideas of what we thought the new library needed, and a lot of them are here.
I think the way that it was repurposed was brilliant. I love the landscaping outside. I love the birch trees they planted along the creek. It blends nature, it blends literature, and then I get to see all the people that I love from our community. So it's really a wonderful thing for our town.
The future is looking bright for the new library, and the road to a happy ending is full of fun adventures.
It's a great place to come on a Saturday. It has coffee, so that's a big draw. So we drink some coffee, we read some books, and then sometimes you can walk the track above us. It's a great place.
I am the one that creates and plans the programs for Searcy. Well, not just the Searcy branch, I also do it for the other 7 branches in our library system. I think we're all pretty happy with how it turned out.
All in all, the Searcy Public Library is loved by the community and is a central hub for people in Searcy to gather and just have a good time. Remember to give a huge thank you to the library workers for providing a safe space to hang out. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks, Liz.
I wonder if there's anything going on in the sports world.
Well, good thing Chandler Hopper has some sports updates for us.
Happy Friday, Searcy High. I'm Chandler Hopper, and let's dive right into these sports announcements for today. The SHS track team had their state meet last Thursday, where Michael Supratman went on to get first place in the 300-meter hurdles with a final time of 39.07 seconds, and third place in the 110-meter hurdles with a final time of 15.37 seconds. For the girls' 800-meter race, Cicely Shirley was able to place fourth with a final time of 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Josie Hunt was able to finish ninth place for the girls' pole vault, finishing her jump with a height of 8 feet and 6 inches. Our very own Searcy Lions soccer teams headed to Hot Springs this past Wednesday to get ready to compete in the state finals, where they were both ranked the #1 seed. Thursday was day 1 of the tournament, where the boys play Hot Springs and the girls face Lake Hamilton. We will continue to follow the progress throughout the tournament. Our Searcy baseball and softball teams both went to Bryant yesterday, where they both faced Sheridan in the first round of the state tournament. Make sure to wish everyone good luck and help bring Searcy home a state title. Moving on to national sports, in the NBA, the Oklahoma City Thunder went on a 2-game win streak to go ahead of the Nuggets 3-2. This is thanks to OKC putting on a defensive clinic, leading their star player Nikola Jokic to shoot 31% from the floor in Game 4, and allowing the Nuggets to only score 8 in the first quarter, leading to their victory 92-87. Game 5, on the other hand, would be back and forth, as neither team could take a commanding lead going into the half 56-54. But the Thunder would be able to run away with it in the fourth, giving OKC a chance to take the series in Game 6. The #1 seeded Cleveland Cavaliers fell to the Indiana Pacers Tuesday night, ending the Cavaliers' hopes of an NBA Finals appearance after having an incredible 64-win season. Tyrese Halliburton averaged 18 points and 9 assists to send the Pacers to the Eastern Conference Finals for a second year in a row, and will face the winner of the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks. Also in the NBA, during Game 4, Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics suffered an ankle injury during the final moments of their loss against the New York Knicks. It was determined that Tatum ruptured his Achilles, leading to emergency surgery Tuesday following the loss. This injury shocked the entire basketball world, as Tatum is a rising star in the league and he is only early in his career. In the MLB, the Los Angeles Dodgers are the favorites to win this year's World Series. If they win this year, not only will they win back-to-back since they won last year, but they will also secure their 9th World Series title. On the other side of the MLB, the worst team so far has definitely been the Colorado Rockies, with a 17.1 win percentage, putting them on track to have one of the worst records in MLB history. Well, Searcy High, that's all we have for you today. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thank you, Chandler. Well, that's all the time we have for you today, Searcy. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Searcy High Lion TV.
And to follow us on X at Lion TV, Instagram at Searcy Lion TV, and at Facebook at Searcy High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Brooklyn Shaver.
And I'm Curtis Stevens. See you next time, Searcy.